As a retirement streamer, this is the equivalent of me applying for my Social Security benefits. I was playing Monster Hunter Wilds during the beta. But man, I miss Night Rain. How's my day going? It's going okay. I woke up early. In fact, let's check the speedrun Gypceros. You know, I fought one Gypceros. It might be fun to fight a couple more, actually. All right, let's see. Let's see what the watch says. Beta percent, no carts. That would be easy. If I use like Lance, like I won't die against Arkveld. Finally got in the gym. You must be a beast by now. you must be an IFPB pro or something. No, I mean I really have no fear at all of Arkveld. If I'm using Lance or Gun Lance. Unemployment unit. Some people get really weird with their characters, huh? What if it's dual blades? You know, it might be fun just to fight Arkveld with dual blades, now that you mention it. I don't think I can beat him without, like... I don't know if I could do TOKUDA percent with dual blades. Okay, you know what? That sounds fun. No. I don't need a vote. Unlucky's right. That's what I want to do. That sounds good. Because dual blades is simultaneously the hardest, but I think most interesting weapon in the beta. I think Night Rain will be fun solo.
I'll be waiting here. Shall we get started?
It's a good question. Actually, I'm gonna go into online multiplayer.
Understood.
Huh. You know, if they pick you up a couple times after you die, it would be okay. It doesn't feel very balanced for that. So it feels like it would be one extreme or the other. It would either be too easy or it'd be too hard.
I'll be waiting here.
Because like, part of the challenge is getting everyone together. If everything is solo scaled, you just run. You know what I mean? You just go to maintain health, strength, and stay healthy. You're entering retirement age like me. Congratulations. Like the whole concept of the game is like hurting cats. You know what I mean? And when you get rid of that part of it, I just don't think it's as interesting.
I'll be waiting here.
Hold on, I fucked up. I gotta eat. I had a viewer message me. I won't say who. And they were like, I'm so excited for Wilds. Me and my friend are going crazy. I'm like, oh, that's great. Did you guys kill Arkveld in the beta? And they were like, I don't know who Arkveld is. I don't know what's in the beta. I'm like, why would you message me to talk about Wilds during the beta if you didn't want to talk about the flagship monster that people are fighting in the beta? And I felt bad. I feel bad about that, but like you're literally in the beta period where people are playing the beta, and I thought that's what they were talking about. I was trying to engage them. I'm a listener now, and it was I mean, at that point, I mean, that's I don't want to say it's their fault, but it's kind of their fault.
Not forgetting anything?
I mean, I'm not happy about it. Aside from Wilds, but what's Monster? Yeah. It's listing in an official demo or trailer. So here's my answer. It depends. You know what I mean? Because like, if it came out a year ago, it's probably safe. If it came out a week ago, it's definitely not safe. You know what I mean? Like there's a difference. Because like the day before the game comes out, there's going to be a trailer and it's going to be like strapping you in, showing you every single monster in the game. And like that, you can't use that.
Now commencing quest by order of the guild.
You can't use that and be like, oh, it was an official trailer. So what? That's like saying like, oh, like, I can't spoil the plot of a movie because it was spoiled in the trailer. Like, just because the trailers are fucked up doesn't mean that you're not spoiling anything. Oh, I gotta lock in. Already not good. I don't know if this is gonna be possible. I don't even have the throwing knife. Already bad. This is what it's like when people do TAs. You hold out on trailers till the day before the game comes out and you watch them all to hype you up? Well, at that point, just play the game. It's already out. It's already coming out. That's my take. The worst part, it's not even the pre-release. The worst part is during the title updates, is when there's new content in the title update and you are just racing against the data miners from leaking something onto wherever they leak things, and then your chat, some asshole in chat is like, oh, this monster's in it. Oh, this skill's in it. Oh, I hate that. Because then you don't have any way of avoiding that. From now on, I'll probably do like sub only for title updates. It's the only way. Sub only, emote only mode. I download the update in 5 seconds. Well, it takes like 5 minutes to kill a monster. I do have pretty good internet. I downloaded 2 games last night, thinking about whether I'd stream either of them. I still don't know. I downloaded both Ninja Gaiden 2 Black and Devil May Cry 5. Ninja Gaiden 2 Black definitely feels like the Xbox game I remember playing. DMC 5, however, looks fucking cool as hell. It's fucking amazing, man. I'm like, wow, this game looks great. The only thing that's kind of weird is like, I've got stuff unlocked and there's no way to like really set back to new game, but maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe you just play it with the unlocks anyways. The grinding out unlocks is kind of a weird part of DMC anyways, right? Maybe we'll just... Do I have DMD? DMC, Dante Must Die? I do actually have it. I think? Is that the one by Platinum? That's the one everyone said they hated. Dude, I'm washed, guys. This is gonna be the entire beta. Maybe I should use a strong weapon. I'm just gonna use a strong weapon instead. Oh, the difficulty mode. I don't know. I think I just have it on normal. I never beat it. Use it as fuel like Michael Jordan. Well, you know what weapon Michael Jordan would use? The bow for the dunks. A clear should be easy. Unlucky did it in 10 minutes, so I should be able to do it in 20, right? Can we do sub and Zachary only because I'm a good viewer? You are a pretty good viewer. I think I yelled at you once. But you know what? All things considered, that's pretty good. No, I mean, if you played the beta enough to unlock whatever is it a cat charm? You're good. Dual Blade's weak? No, it's just like, it takes a lot of skill, man. I need like evade window 10. Maybe I'm just watching. My sleep score was only 50% last night. It's not very good.
Let's have another
Maybe I'll just play Devil May Cry, fuck it. Should I start from the very beginning, I guess?
Let's put them to use. Just give me the word if you decide you want your character's help.
Which weapons remain uncleared? I cleared all of them. I technically finished the challenge. Now we're doing bonus challenge. Why no cat? That's the bonus part of the bonus challenge. Oh, he tracks that really well. The thing is like, it's the same Ninja Gaiden I streamed like a year and a half ago, and I'm salty that people didn't watch it then. My feelings are hurt. Doesn't hurt me as much as the knack viewership, but it's close. Am I doing this right, Unlucky? Is this kind of what you want to do? Sorta. Am I supposed to do like the big shot at the very end? I mean, I'll take yeah, sorta. If your yeah, sorta is, you think that's enough to clear the fight? And the tracer in, the coating's up all the time. Oops! I feel like the charge level's gotta matter. Fire cannon low. Good evening.
More supplies have been added.
GG. I mean, it's fine. I mean, I would use 1,000 dragons, but I feel like I don't have a lot of time. You know, with 2-player or a cat, it's a lot easier. I need more juice. Maybe you just gotta like do the big combos to get more. I know you can dodge. Dragon Piercer when he's toppled is better. Noted. I know I'm like missing like poison damage. I don't really care. Oh, that wasn't the Dragon Piercer. That wasn't it either. That's Dragon Piercer. Very confusing input. It's not really confusing. You just need to know what the hell you're doing. Average anime enjoyer, hello. good idea to use your power coins, huh? Both seem strong? They said they were gonna adjust it a little bit in the full version of the game, because the full version of the game is gonna have weapon balance changes as well as performance improvements. I'll tell you, the evasion feels about 1,000,000 times better than dual blades. You're not nearly as locked in. Can I tell Capcom to change the UI for the full release? While I am a Capcom stockholder, I do not work for Capcom. Is Arkshot even good? I don't even know how to do it. So if you tell me how to do the button input for Arkshot, I will potentially do it and tell you. Might be good for 1 KO? I don't know. Does it do KO damage? Well, I know it's the arrow rate. Ah, I died again. It gives a bunch of tracers. Seems worth it. I don't know how to do it. I don't know what the button is. Triangle and circle, maybe? Holding left trigger and hitting circle. Thank you. Gotta be real careful. That feels a lot easier than just like applying tracers normally. I need like evasion Giga because he keeps hitting me with this little chain. Too early on that. Feels bad. That was fucking cool as hell. Trying to find a punishment for Charge Blade? Charge Blade felt fine. Oh my god, my game is like dying. Buster, hello, good evening. Sorry if I missed anyone in YouTube chat. There were other people saying they were having issues with wilds the other day. I'm not gonna say I'm surprised. I'll just be happy to have a clear unlucky. Pretty messed up. What is that, Eva? I'm sure Wilds will look and run great in about a year. Watching this makes you miss 4th gen weapons? I don't know. I think these weapons are fun to play with. My feeling is a lot of times is I could always go back and play the old games. But I guess I only say that from the point of privilege of I know how to run an emulator. There's a lot of people maybe don't. This tunnel is a boulder every 10 seconds in. Oh, I watched the Task Tuffy video. I know what hell exists in here. If you make a private lobby for you and your friends, you can't invite your friends to the lobby? That doesn't sound right. I'm gonna say probably worth it. Is bow still a war crime? This is very powerful. Wow, can't believe I didn't die there. Whoa! Don't hurt yourself, Arkveld. funny. He didn't do the thing. No skulls. Man, I'm not doing very good. Elemental bow will be worse. Definitely. Focus Strike looks like Dragon's Dogma 2 Wizard. It's like the Mystic Archer, right? Maybe he dies in 3 minutes. Buster in YouTube was having issues with private lobbies being able to invite their friends. Well, I don't think the lobby system is bad, and I'm grateful for crossplay in general. I can say, like, things could be better. Some stuff does feel, like, unnecessarily confusing. No! Exhausted. No! Did we... Is that like 5 cards? Did I die 5 times? Perfect dodge seems very generous. All right, we gotta go back. Which weapon is the most iframe movement? I don't know, maybe dual blades if you don't attack. If you just sit in demon mode and just dodge all the time, I guess maybe dual blades, but otherwise bow easily. I would assume the iframes are the same on both of them. It's just, it feels way easier on the bow. How about longsword? I mean, if you've played longsword before, it still is doing longsword things. Beta is still up. They extended it an extra 24 hours. Because of the PSN outage. Didn't you finish the challenge already? Now we're doing bonus challenge. I did finish it. I feel like Alma runs around a lot. No rocks, no cats. Well, I don't understand your question. Longsword versus... So you've never played Monster Hunter before. You want a weapon? I mean, whatever one looks cooler, man. It's not... Monster Hunter isn't the sort of game you should go into... Well, not necessarily with, like, I have to play the strongest weapon in the game. You play whatever weapon looks more fun to you. I mean, the best part is you could play both weapons. In previous games, you could... Evade window did technically help longsword. Now, stamina skills aren't going to help longsword. But evade window will. A little bit. It helps a little bit on your foresight.
Let's put them to use.
It's like, you can run both of them.
Just give me the word if you decide you want your Calico's help.
You wish they'd give us more save files this time. Did they say how many save files we're getting? You're welcome. Yeah, I mean, it's... The game, I mean... There will be some people, and I'm not saying it's necessarily right or wrong, that want to try and play, like, what they think is objectively the strongest weapon in the game. Like, I didn't buy the game for them. You do whatever the hell you want. But I think it's most fun to try and enjoy as many of the weapons as possible. Well, parrying is 100% a longsword thing, if you want to call it a parry. You really think that's more damage, Unlucky? That looked like 100 damage. Guess you use less coatings. I mean, Bo came in pretty early. It was in dose. The third game. That's a funny move because, like, you want to evade into him, because if you go to the sides, you take, like, insane shift damage. I don't like how my tracer goes away, though. Fucked up. This is PS5 gameplay. This is on PC. Hughes, no spoilers, buddy. This is not the channel to discuss potential leaks or spoilers. Okay. I'm in a good mood. I'm not even insta-banning them. It's just annoying to put the tracers on, man. It's like I'm like annoyed. I feel like I'm doing my homework. It's just, I get confused. The buttons confuse me. There's so many buttons to push. Was DOS before Freedom? I believe so. I think DOS technically came out before Freedom. Definitely it was in development at the same time Freedom was. Weapons have more upkeep? I would say it's mostly bow. I guess Insect Glaive is kind of annoying. Hammer, you just run up to the monster. Arc Shot. hit the R2 button when I'm trying to do that. You don't understand some of these numbers? I don't understand any of the numbers. Out of range still does full damage? Well, maybe it's out of range for your normal hits, but Dragon Piercer usually has like increased range. Sure. Sucking down all of my Mega Potions. Dose had connectivity with Monster Hunter Freedom Pro Cow that unlocked Yan Garuga. I don't think there was any in reverse, though. Maybe there was. Who would know? It would have likely been Monster Hunter Portable only. You ever in that moment where you're like, if this doesn't flinch, I'm gonna die? I wanted to do the 1,000 Dragons type move. Come on. It's all right. Special clears. No. No cat, no rocks. Even with perfect dodge, you still take damage? Well, if you dodge into something and then your iframes wear out, you'll take chip damage, yeah? What if the next Monster Hunter After Wilds will have a new weapon? Get help. Okay? They've literally redesigned the entire combat system and every weapon in the game. Fall over. I'm leaving. What weapons have I done it with? I'm like mad now. Gun Lance, Lance. I don't believe it. That's it? Fuck. That's hard, man. I would just keep doing it on Gunlance. It's hard, man. Did I ever do the extra stuff? I never did all of it. Like, I did 100% for the guild card in base world. I did 100% of the guild card in base rise, but I don't have Iceborne or certainly not Sunbreak maxed out. Where's 100% GU? We got Monster Hunter Stories HD. Be happy. I'm gonna play Devil May Cry 5. I don't think I'm gonna be very good at it, but I'm gonna play it. Do it for Rundus. Rundus has to remove himself from the family plan and then put me onto the family plan. That is my unreasonable streamer request. This is my... It's the most ridiculous thing to ever ask someone.
First, right?
I don't mean it. Let him in on my YouTube plan? You know, I would do it. Make a family with Rundus? I don't think that medical science is quite there yet.
Now commencing quest by order of the guild.
I saw an unhinged tweet the other day that said that Elon Musk continues to have children because he wants to find one that's genetically compatible enough that he could slot his brain into them. And it's crazy, but seems like maybe the sort of thing he would do. No, I would never have a child and do that. Would I authorize, like, a headless body to be grown in a tube? Maybe. I would have to really think about it. But you wouldn't want, like, an actual human being. That is not a flower. Chicho's body? Immortality? I guess you'd consider it. I mean, are you a human in a goat body, or are you just like a goat? Think about, like, all the new experiences you could have in your life as a goat. Climbing up rocks. You could, like, eat, like, weeds, and you're like, man, these weeds taste great. Oh! Man, this is hard, Unlucky. Can't believe you did this. What if the weeds didn't taste great? Well, why are they eating them all the time? Maybe they're just hungry. You're so hungry.
We've been given your supplies. Check
What if like weeds to a goat tastes like Doritos to a human? I'm not high, by the way. Like, what if they taste that good? Well, they don't stop eating the weeds either. They're always on the weeds. Cool ranch weeds. Yeah, where do you think you usually keep the goats? On the ranch. Where do you think they came up with the idea? They're like analyzing the goats. With no cat and no rocks, only lance and gun lance. Sorry to disappoint you. We are currently working on bow. It's hard, man. I think I missed the charge. God. Oh. I guess we should use poison too. Thought you missed your main? Well, I regret to inform you that unless you are a bow, unless you're a bow user, I don't know how many more I'm gonna clear it with. In a way, I'm glad because it makes me think the full game isn't gonna be too easy. At least if you play without a cat. That would be the purpose of the cat, Unlucky. Or Chaos. Is if you can't clear it, he will carry you. When you get it just right, it feels very good. I see, you can't have more than one coating charged up at a time. Does this game have egg, like herbivore eggs? Like egg delivery? There'd probably be some in the beta if there were. Base World roster? Base World roster had an inordinate amount of tier 1 shitters. There were a lot of them in World. Some things never change. That's very nostalgic, spamming Dragon Piercer. Gonna forgive World for ruining Lavaziov? I think he was, hear me out on this, it's gonna sound crazy. He was a Latrion before we had a Latrion. Think about it. Monster that requires a certain element. That doesn't mean he's fun to fight. But he's why the Uragon longsword exists. He's a monster designed for Sticky. Plus must have gone crazy on him. Lavaziov just sucks. How do you think that makes Lavaziov feel? Considered Lavaziov's feelings in the matter. Oops. Can't miss those. Lavaziov was better before World. As much as of a contrarian as I am not going to argue that point. He's 100% better. GU is a great fight. He's very fun. Oh, this is very upsetting. No, I mean, you run out of iframes. You can be mid-dodge and you run out. So... Nice, we got that. Well, I didn't finish the poison, did I? Oops. It looks possible.
Make sure to grab anything amongst our leaves behind.
Yeah, I really like what they did with the coatings. It's very interesting. Imagine if reload speed affects that. If it's still a skill in the game, and you just instant load coatings. Oh, right, yeah, you can use 2 different bows. Use everything. You can use 2 of the same bow, I guess. I don't know. I guess there would be no need to. But you can definitely have one spec'd up for... Wow, we did it. Oh, okay, plenty of time left. All right. I don't feel... I feel satisfied. Time for duels? I don't know that it's possible, man. I don't know, dude. I wouldn't mind doing double duels again with you, or double any other weapon with someone else. I don't know that I want to do another solo, though. I think that's enough out of me. I'm too old, man. It's a lot of focusing. You missed the cat? Well, you think it's still, you could play it, man. You done a beta, maybe Fume can get in? I guess it's not too late for Fume, it's only 7:30. Great work. I mean, there's definitely better out there. Definitely, but I'll take it. You want to try and do double duels? Fume? It's hard.
Waiting here.
It's a hard one. Double SNS? Sure. You haven't done duels at all? Okay, that sounds like not a good idea. Did I not do it right? Command, edit. Oh, maybe the caps matters. Huh? What? Oh, command ed. Oh, 2 players, no cat is absolutely the most fun. And when the full game comes out and I do any sort of multiplayer, that is 100% how I'm going to have it set up. 100%. Am I okay? No. Haven't been for a long time. It's an opportunity to do multiplayer without it, yeah, it just denigrating into complete slop. 2-player scaling is also where I think the scaling is the most impactful. It's still technically easier than going solo, but... a lot of people here. Hanbiru. Yumo? Noki Nopa. Tipley pimples? What does that mean? Oh, I did go on to PS5 last night just to do like one Shadacabra execution in case I wanted to get the open beta stuff. And I want to be clear, I am very excited for the performance improvements because the game kind of looks and runs really bad on the PS5 compared to PC. Now, when you only have the PS5 to play on, it's fine. But like as soon as you go from one to the other, it's all going from one to the other, it does not feel good. Degenerate shit? I don't know. I remember Machinima. Monster, like back when YouTube was young and there was barely any content on there, early Monster and Machinima of people having like erotic roleplay videos in the base camp. It's always been there. Oh, there he is. Am I aware of the weapon balance and performance updates in the full game? I am. And Capcom has asked for me to share with you, my viewers, that is going to be something that's going to be in the full game.
I'll be waiting here. Not forgetting anything?
What's going to be in the full game? Weapon balance change, performance improvements, you know, the works. I'm getting sick of that? You would think I would be. I promise you there's many more people that are way sicker of hearing it than me. I'm fine. It really would be, like, it would be a completely different story if you could go to, like, the equivalent of Best Buy or Micro Center and walk in and get essentially current gen PC parts and have a computer built for $1,000, right? If a PS4 or PS5 Pro is what? $700? If the equivalent of whatever, a 4070 and a modern CPU and everything else was under $1,000, I think it would be fine. And MSRP-wise, like, it gets pretty damn close. If you could get a 4070 for like $400, it would be great, but I mean, you can't. It's gonna be like, it's gonna be up to AMD, I guess. AMD has their conference, I think, literally the day Wilds comes out, which is like a kind of a weird day. You think they would have like planned it a day or two earlier? Because there's absolutely people upgrading their builds now.
By order of the guild. Just give me the word if you decide you want your paladin.
I'm hoping most people are trying to stay strong and they're gonna
Will help with this quest.
stick with what they have
Use them.
until the next gen stuff actually comes out. Like, you can't even really buy an NVIDIA card right now. Like, you just can't. They're not available for purchase. Unless you're buying old stock. Well, the very limited amount of release in the US, yes, has been taken up by scalpers. I mean, the fact that you'll be able to play the game at all, I Lost My Cactus, is kind of amazing when you think about it. Your decade-old PC, like, nobody's mad that they can't play Wilds on their PS4. I don't think. You can't? What is your GPU? Is it worth doing Perfect Rush? On big downs, I sometimes do Perfect Rush into Charge Chop. But it's probably not better than just this combo I'm doing now. Triangle combo might be good on elemental weapons. I remember doing testing in Rise and finding out actually the damage isn't that bad on it. That doesn't mean anyone will ever actually use it. Perfect Guard is disgusting. Get mastering for Wilds too? Probably. We're gonna reach the point in the game where I'm gonna be done with grinding and I'm just gonna want to fuck around with map. Decimals are gonna make it a lot easier. I feel like every weapon is good Perfect Guard and Offset, but Lance? Oh no, you couldn't be more wrong. Lance Perfect Guard is amazing. Are you kidding me? can't block out of perfect guard, the perfect rush. No, I mean, I'm worried that for the full game, Lance is just going to be almost too safe. It's not necessarily the strongest weapon, but it feels insanely safe. Which is fine. You know, every weapon needs an identity, and if it's the weapon you use when you're feeling scared. Michigan Part 107? I didn't know they had 107 classes. Good luck. No, the triangle combo does give you a pretty good amount of mobility. Well, with Lance and Perfect Guarding, you probably don't even need it to be healed. Now, Bow and Dual Blades, with how like iframes work, you're probably gonna want to. Hopefully, there's some way to heal. Get him, boys. Get him. Are they getting him? Is the beta going down? I thought we had another couple hours. What happened? I'm so confused. A network error? I mean, it could have been. Is it still? Oh, did you just DC? Okay. It could have been me too. This was a mistake. Shouldn't have done that. Trying to back hop. Charge Chop is very powerful, but you really got to be smart when you use it, huh? This is no cat, no tools, no rocks. Oh.
Materials off of small monsters as well.
Turf War? GU2 looking shiny. What's going on? Oh, the roar. No! Radau, get him! Hit him with the double. He's throwing the rocks. Oh, Sword Shield feels good in this. My only issue is right now is it does feel a lot like spamming lateral slashes. Feels like you're using that one move a lot. But I guess that's better than only doing perfect rush. Guard 3. Are there 3 points or 5 points to guard? It's 5 points, isn't it? No. This is the first time he's done this. What? I did not do that, okay? He did that to himself. Should have just tried to block it. What if the perfect RNG was just Arkveld slowly nudging you with his head over and over again? Lack of hit stop is painful? Oh, you must have not heard. The full version of this game is going to include weapon balance changes as well as performance improvements, including the addition of some more hit stop to certain weapons. So. Six times in a row? Was Zebra using Lance or Insect Glaive? No, they talked about the hit stop in the same video. They talked about the weapon balance changes and performance improvements. You got a KO? That's so funny. I don't know if we're gonna get this one. I don't know if the multiplayer disconnect helped or hurt. Why is the second threshold for guard clash so much higher? Probably because it's treated like a status. statuses have diminishing returns. Just waddled in the back. Switch axe, all sword kill on Arkveld. Well, full release slash is okay. For my money, though, I did not like the way it felt. Lance is almost free. It's a scary noise. Probably not worth it. Oh, come on.
Keep an eye on its chain-like appendages. Learning their attacks and reach while we fight.
Where? Why did it? What? Why am I here? Why am I on this bird? Why am I 200 meters away? Why is it going this way? Oh, man. This is not good. What are you doing? Just go! He's right here. Why are you turning around? My food is expiring. What the fuck? Well, we got skulls. See how focus mode increases your attack range. For sword and shield specifically? Game looks colorful. Is it usually like that? If you adjust your brightness settings. Capcom did make one mistake, and the default brightness settings are really bad. I don't understand what monitor they were calibrating the game for, but it wasn't a good one. Well, you know, to be fair though, that was with one rock. Anytime I know. Uh-oh. I got booted. I mean, I'll show you the difference. I think normal, it's like that, and like that, and like that. So look at that. I mean, that looks, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen, but it's not very good. And at least for my screen, this is what looks good. I've got an OLED. It's like around 1 or 2. And then again, for me, it's like, it's 20. And then like something like that is fine. And then like now it looks like a real game. Like it looks like you're in the desert, which is to say there's a lot of brown, but there's way more shades of brown. Right? So, I don't know. No, you almost never need to adjust your brightness. Well, you know what though? A lot of games make you adjust your brightness before you start the game.
I'm glad you're all right.
And I did mess around with it off stream. And if you have HDR on, like the game's got a pretty good implementation of HDR. Not that I'm like some sort of an HDR aficionado. Okay, we're gonna try one more online. Maybe I should actually join the lobby that I have.
I'll be waiting here.
Yeah, and again, like my calibration is unlikely to be the best calibration for everyone, but it's definitely better than the default. Yeah, beta should be done in 2 hours.
I'll be waiting.
Beta's still up. Somehow I'm on a secret last day of the beta that people didn't know about. I have less people watching me than I did when I was just streaming the title screen. Human nature confuses me. I don't understand humans. I want to do Charge Blade in a group of complete randos. I'll show up when the beta ends. No, I'm going to stream another game. I'm going to stream a good game, so they won't want to watch that. Hey, Fume's still here. Fume. I'm going to post it up to 4 people. And then maybe we'll get 2 randos with us.
I'm happy to help anytime.
But I got the infinite wound bug in multiplayer. I have not, but somebody who joined me has. That doesn't seem intuitive for the brightness thing? All right, hold on, let me explain it. Okay. Password. It's in the thing. Wait, why is it only 2 people? Settings. I want 4 people. All right, so ProCal. When you look at brightness, this is for me. This maybe your display is different. This says adjust black so that you cannot see any grids, right? So here you can obviously see grids. And so on my screen, which is an OLED, you know, the blacks get very black. So like I can go all the way down to really to 0. And then this is saying the opposite. This says, again, adjust it until you don't see any grid patterns. And again, it's an OLED, so it's pretty much like 19 or 20 are both good. And then this is saying adjust brightness until you can barely see the one on the left. Like, I don't know, like that, 8 or 9? The worst options. Yeah, let's try that for a hunt. Dude, this is actually what it looks like when Capcom streams the game. This is actually what it looks like when they stream at a conference. Wow, we found the secret. That's so funny, man. like looking at it like that, like that's what it looks like. It's so funny. All right, let's see how the Clown Fiesta goes. I bet these are the real gamers, though. If they're playing in the final day of the beta, I bet they're good. Man, I was talking about it earlier. I miss Night Rain, man. I want to play that game. I mean, I like Wilds, too, but I'm excited. Like, Night Rain is a game, like most weird Bandai Namco multiplayer games, I feel like it's been made just for me. Although, it's not the same, man.
Come in. Hope you find something useful. Just give me the word if you decide you want
Play
to
Fortnite? Would you still watch me if I played Fortnite? Yes. Thank you. What? I stole the power clash? That's very funny. Somebody's using hunting horn? That's nice of them. Somebody's trying to tell me that, like, S80 isn't good, but I feel like it's okay. You can Savage Axe from focus mode in that you don't need a counter to get into Savage Axe. trying to get your butt cheeks, man. There we go. For a second, it looked like he was poisoned. Holding R2 instead of circle. I don't know what that means. You mean getting a wound strike? All my files go. I don't know what they're talking about. Works like Rise? That doesn't make me want to change my behavior. Am I in it? No. Interesting, we got 2 mounts. Somebody spamming mounts? Well, I guess this multiplayer experience went, I don't want to say went as expected. I guess I thought people would be more potato-like. You can hold down R2 instead of circle, but it's like fucked up if you hold down R2. Wait, for me that would be R1. I changed my controls from the default. That's why I was so confused, because for me R2 is the focus strike button. So I hold R1, so you hold the block button. I'd rather just hold circle. Everybody's left of the beta. Like 2. something like 2. You really mean. I do a Monster Hunter title run up to Wilds the week it's releasing, like an all credits run? That takes like a month. We don't have that much time anymore. We did Deathless all credits like 2 months ago. If you missed that, then I don't know what to tell you. No, I'm the idiot that died. Deathless all credits was like 4 months. Do Monster Hunter Freedom the day before Wilds? I could just do Rise.
More supplies have been added.
I can just put us all back in the tower. You guys never did get to see my Red Mage build. Do you guys really want to see? Would you guys rather see DMC 5 or the tower? No, don't capture him. Wirebug's still a thing. No. Did someone say Rise? Yes. DMC. I mean, there's not much to do in the tower other than continue to go up the tower. Balloons? Whatever I want to play. I'm retired anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter what I play. Sorry, you don't have to apologize. You did great. Level 999 tower? That would put me in the top 5. Do DMC then? Maybe I could do a little bit of both. Do like a little bit of them. Like, I'm gonna go back down to 2 people though, because that was nothing against anyone individually. Where I will accept, you know, I'll accept that. I don't want anyone feeling like I'm not their friend. Maybe not Mox. All right. He knows what he said about DLSS. I'm too bougie for you? What are you talking about? I'm not bougie at all. Does anyone feel confident in doing double dual blades? I really want to do a double dual blades. Mox is right. The problem is I love you unconditionally, Fog, so you can say whatever you want without any repercussions. That does not necessarily go for anyone else. Sorry for carrying me. You're too strong. Can you use dual blades?
I'm happy to help.
Can you join me with dual blades? I think some people don't understand that you gotta earn your right to shitpost. You can't just come in out the gate shitposting, because like I don't know you. But there's a certain metric I use with chatters. Okay, here's the first pass. Do I know you? If I don't know who you are, it is unlikely I will be kind to you. All right, and now here's the second one. Do I like you? That's all. It's a 2-stage pass. I gotta know you, and then I gotta like you. I guess you could get rid of that do I even know you part. Do I like you? Do I like you? If I'm gonna be completely honest, you have not established a proper social link yet. You're still at like Social Link 2 out of 10 if this were a Persona game. Like, we've done our introductions, and that's like, that's it. No, they're not low. No, they're not low tier. They haven't gotten to that point yet. All right, Fume, I want you to use your strongest weapon. And by strongest weapon, I mean carry me with hunting horn or gun lance. You show up and fuck off for 6 months. There is periodically somebody in chat, and I think they are literally 13 years old. And the only thing they type, and it's like every 4 to 5 months, is, hey Shepard, do you remember me? And like, I usually just ignore them, but when I do see them, I remember them as the person who seems desperate for like acknowledgement. Like, I'm thinking like, this is somebody whose parents have to work 20 hours of overtime a week and they're left alone with only streamers to engage with. Do I remember you? I know who you are. They've been acknowledged. I mean, the funny thing is, like, in a way, they have been acknowledged. They have established that link with me. Stamina surge on a helmet? No. I kind of like the idea of fortify, but I don't like the idea of no stamina surge. So we're gonna try something like this. I'm all out of evasion? Well. King Snarl, thank you for your Twitch Prime. For the 3 months of Twitch Prime. Very generous of you. Got a great memory for people as well, which seems handy for streaming. I wonder if I freaked Zach out because he hadn't posted for like several years, and like within one post I was like, hey Zach, what's going on, man? Yeah, I've got a pretty good memory for people, you know? I like people. I really do. I don't know if people like get the sense that like I genuinely dislike people. I like people. I like the people that I like a lot. And then the people I don't like, I immediately delete them from existence. So it's like they don't exist anymore. I like sofas. I only have one available to me right now. It's actually kind of messing me up. I'm thinking about getting a bigger place so I could get more couches, actually. You like me? Thank you. I appreciate that. I like you too. Me, Zach, or a different Zach? Different Zach. But I do know you. Because every time I see your name, it reminds me of...
Are you prepared?
Final Fantasy Crisis Core. I'm assuming your name is a reference to Crisis Core, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's just very unfortunate.
Just give me the word if you decide you want your powerful's help.
I haven't even played Crisis Core, I just know about the meme. Clear I had a high charisma stat? Charisma and luck is my min-max. That's very funny that I know it's a reference to Crisis Core and you used it as a reference to Crisis Core, but neither of us have played the game. That's so funny. So angry. Oh, this gives me iframes! Oh, thank you so much, Fume. This gives me iframes and movement speed? Does movement speed actually work on other players? I apologize if I die. Wait! It said he was pinned and it didn't pin him! What was it about Crisis Core Remastered that people didn't like? Oh, no, I don't gotta go in. Well, I mean, different voice actors. I mean, it's been like, what, almost 20 years? I mean... I can cut him a little bit of slack. Sharpness. Did that secret just dodge the lightning? Ow. Ow. Just imagine what this is all gonna look like on dual blades when you got like elemental popping up. Sorry, Fium. Kind of ruined that. I think the wound mechanic is amazing. I really do think it's one of the best additions to the series since literally Freedom Unite. Even mounting has been improved because you don't have to hop around like a little gimp boy humping the monster constantly. You can just get your one wound. You can even use your weapon to wound the monster as well, I noticed. You just care about getting things over with as soon as possible. Man, I was in a good flow state, too. I don't like Prowler. Oh, no. Most of the people asking for a new weapon did not play GU and did not play Prowler. I feel like that should be a requirement. Anyone asking for a new weapon, 100% GU, Prowler only. You ironically want Prowler back? Fulfill the curse, 100% GU Prowler only. You want a mage staff. It's interesting you say that. So from the very first art book, from the very first design documents behind Monster Hunter, they actually had a big conversation about how much magic would be in the universe. Because I mean, obviously they're creating a story. They wanted to have it out there, and they basically said, no fantasy tier magic. Now, does playing a little hunting horn, should that give you earplugs and other stuff like that? Probably not. But, you know, they more or less decided it's gonna be like elevated caveman. They didn't use that word. That's my terminology for it. That's the Monster Hunter I like. Did I ever try Dauntless? I did. I played an okay amount of Dauntless. What are your questions about it? Did I like it? It's one of the better Monster Hunter clones. Which says more about the other Monster Hunter clones than it does about Dauntless. How about some kind of summoner necromancer weapon? I mean, that's the insect glaive, man. You got a bug. Better than Wild Hearts. If Wild Hearts ran well, I would say it's better than Dauntless. That's the issue. You guys are all mentioning like the actual kind of good Monster Hunter clones. You're not talking at all about the really bad ones, of which there are many. How was Freedom War? It was okay. Completely average. In a world where Monster Hunter was as popular as Call of Duty, it would be the sort of game you would see one Freedom Wars like a year. I think I should sharpen. I'm at orange. Didn't it fall into pay to win hell? Allegedly, and like I have no reason to doubt that. What I think about Freedom Wars? If it were ever on sale and you desperately wanted an alternative to the game, it would be okay. Fighting the monsters in the end game though, the drop rate is so bad and the combat doesn't change that often that I can't really recommend it. Playing it through to get to the end of the story is fine. It's fine. It's the nicest thing I could say about it. It's one of the better ones. But again, it's, you know, pretty low bar. That sharpness equals more damage. I still remember the guy that made a weapon tutorial on Reddit about Charge Blade. And he was trying to tell people that when your shield files... This was in World, by the way. When your shield files were like glowing red and you were bouncing, that you did more damage. And the funny thing is, like, this is the first game with damage numbers. Like, you could just look at the numbers and know that it's not true. And it got me, I was sad because like he took the video down. It's like, leave it up, coward. Like I got I've got old videos, and some of them are not that bad, but they've got mistakes. I don't take them down. He didn't lie on the internet. He was just dumb. I don't think he did it intentionally. What's my worst video? Need for research purposes. The VOD of this stream because you're in it. Got him. Fucking got him. Get fucking nuked, dude. I don't know, I think I made some mistake in like a portable third weapon tutorial. I might have overcharged a greatsword. Classic mistake. It's happened again, though, in the future in a Discord that is entirely about figuring out ideal damage numbers and combos. And again, they did it in a world where there's literally just, you just look at the number. They said I was wrong. I was not wrong. No need to calculate motion value anymore? I think there's, I mean, obviously you can data mine it, but there's a value to doing some testing yourself. They make it easier now than ever. I mean, we got decimals. Damage numbers killed Gypsaurus' gimmick. Do you see damage numbers when he's playing dead? I have focus mode on hold because I don't like it. I don't like having to tap it all the time. I'd rather just hold it to release it. Well, he is not going up, which is a mercy. No, 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 no. Ah! Ah! The oldest way of figuring out motion, yeah, was involved like rocks and tapping off for sure. But you know what? Japanese guides came out with like official motion values. I get the sense, okay, and this is not like a conspiracy, but old Capcom, like 2004 era Capcom, that was still the era where like you would buy strategy guides. And so you would, some strategy guides would get the numbers officially, or test it, find out some way of getting it. At it. How about, what was it, the Final Fantasy IX guide that like directed you to like a website for everything? Damn, I think we got it, man. Wouldn't you like to know how to open up this chest? Go to our website. It's like, why did I buy the book? No, don't join the quest. No. You're screwing up our scaling. Our scaling. He might use a trap. Hold on, can I kick him out? I don't have time. I could have sworn I set it to 2 in the settings. He better be here to back us up, man. He better come in like a... I need a hero. He's not even here. He's just idling in camp. Oh, there he is. I died. Now it's up to them. Now they're the hero. Okay. Oh, he's right there though. Hold on. I can still get a couple hits in. No, he's running away. No. 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 I just keep looking at it. It keeps counting down. No. I'm done with this game. I'm done. I know we have an hour left, but I think I'm done. Dude, we had 1 second. That could have been the damage.
I'm glad you're all right.
Maybe if we had a greatsword user, I would have let him shoot his shot.
Okay.
I'm rage quitting the game. I'm leaving. Thank you, Fume. Thank you, other guy. You joined too late. What do I want to play? You guys want to see 5 levels of the tower and then I can start DMC 5? How many hours do I have on the beta? I have more on PlayStation, but on PC, 41. Full release will be fun. This will be a good time for a while. It's clear they're going to support it with title updates too. So that's nice. I have to stream when the beta's over, just the title screen. I'm good. I'm retired. I'm not going to do another NPC honeypot. I'm not going to do it. I do have to make another. All right, we'll do a couple floors in Strangers of Paradise. And then we will consider DMC. I would consider the Dragon Warrior roguelike Noxella. I only know one person who's played it. And that is Julian Carter. He is the only person I know who has played it. And he didn't even say whether he liked it. You have a bunch of Dragon Warrior friends who keep, Dynasty Warrior friends who keep doing runs. So is it good? I'll buy it. Well, here's the question. Is it fun to watch? It might be fun to play, but it may not be fun to watch. Thought I was retired. I am retired. You're right. It shouldn't matter, right? Doesn't matter. All right. I miss that noise. We'll go up like 10 floors. YouTube, I gotta kill you, sorry. I'm gonna actually keep things clean.